Welcome back to In A Cornfield! We are finally back. I might have been broken for the last year, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about good things. And one of those good things is not our guest or whoever's coming on today. I have a short introduction for him, and look at this. I'm prepared. He has a weird laugh. His name is supposed to be Vanessa. We don't know where he comes from, but he shows up. He records himself singing, and don't ask him to dance. It's Elijah! Howdy.
What's up? I'm so excited.
Well, In A Cornfield's finally back after a year or two absence.
It's true.
And you know what's the best thing about it?
What?
We have a sponsor.
What?
I'm not going to tell you who it is, but when this podcast randomly cuts to an ad segment, you'll know. And the old co-host person is gone. He's in Ohio with all the Ohio people.
And with the LeBron James in his hometown.
LeBron James isn't there right now, but
well,
yeah.
no, but in the presence of
my
LeBron
friend
James.
Jose Ramirez is there though.
I don't know who Jose Ramirez is. I feel
you're a disappointment. Anyway, let's move to our first segment, which is blind ranking.
Blind.
You don't look at yours right now. You look at it after I look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to give you 5 things. Every time I tell you something, you have to put it in a spot 1 through 5 without knowing what comes next.
Like, what do you mean?
So I'm going to be telling you foods for a food fight. And you're saying, where would you put this food in the list without knowing what comes next?
Like 1 being like amazing.
1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Okay.
First one we have is pizza.
3.
A 3. It's an interesting food to huck around.
It is. It's
not the most
hard.
aerodynamic, but
No.
It is a little messy.
It is. Especially if it's still warm.
Yeah.
If it's cold pizza is terrible for a food fight.
Next up, we do have something cold. Ice cream.
Ooh. I'm going to put that at 2.
It's like throwing a snowball.
I know. It's like perfect.
Your fingers will not be appreciative, but neither will the other person.
Well, I figure you have an ice cream scoop.
That'd be
Like a
harder to
catapult.
throw. Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be like, like those dog things with the tennis ball? Like,
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be exactly like that.
it would be
I
cool
wish
if it
it would.
was.
But I feel like sometimes if you have like something in your spoon and you flick it, it won't go exactly where you want it to go.
No, it won't, but it goes a lot faster. And that's what we care about.
Does it? Then actually just picking it up and chucking it?
Yes.
We might have to try this out sometime. So you have...
And testing.
Next up, we have burgers.
Mm.
It's an interesting object to throw.
Putting 5.
5.
I do not want to throw burgers.
I mean, you can grab a nice hunk of it and chuck it at someone.
Yeah, but it's just like,
And it like expand apart. It's kind of like, shotgun shell.
Yeah, but the damage isn't the same. It's like a loaf of bread. There's like one good thing to throw in the hamburger, and it's the actual meat. Everything else is really light and lame.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Fine.
why I'm putting it at 5.
Next up, we have pasta.
Pasta's a good one.
Pasta is a good one.
It's so hard to throw, but so great. I'm putting it at number 1.
It's like picking up maggots covered in red sauce and chucking them at people.
Put it at number 1. Number 1, 100%.
I got to be honest, I'm quite impressed with your list. Last up, we have salad.
4. This is the last one I have.
Pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Bad.
I don't know.
I'd actually put it behind the hamburger, but like I
Yeah.
didn't know in like forefront. So,
But overall, not bad. Pasta, ice cream, pizza, salad, and hamburger.
yep.
Well,
Are you
No.
ready?
I'm ready. Second one on the list.
Ranking. You ready?
Yep.
Rank it. Your first one is pizza.
What? No, you do the next one.
I got it, guys. Oh my gosh.
She doesn't know how to read or infer what to do.
The category is murder weapons, which is way better than food fight. Can I just add that? Like, so much freaking better. Okay.
Are you saying that you like to murder people more than you like to throw food at people?
No, I'm saying that foods in a food fight versus there's some anyways.
I definitely didn't set it up so I got the better ones.
No, of course not. That wouldn't.
I'm too sweet and cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your first one is bubble wrap.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It's plastic.
How would you even do it with bubble wrap?
You wrap their head with the bubble wrap.
Ooh.
See, it's not that bad. It's plastic. You get suffocation. They'll think you're just coming over to have fun with them and pop some bubble wrap.
Can I intrigue you in this bubble wrap?
The problem is if you weren't wearing gloves, it'd be really easy to get your DNA on it. You know? Because you'd want to leave them wrapped in the bubble wrap. I could feel like there'd be a serial killer that would like, his like mark would be to leave them like wrapped in bubble wrap.
Wouldn't you just like, I don't know, there has to be some way to remove the evidence, like just like bleach them afterwards?
I don't know.
Bleach them in bubble wrap? That sounds like, that's torture, people. That's torture. The bubble wrapping was already at that level of like bad, but like, if you bleach it afterwards, that's just terrible.
I'm going to put it at 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, I like it, but it's not like incredible.
It's a good spot to be. Okay, your next one is glow-in-the-dark stars. Like the ones you put on your roof.
They're a little sharper than bubble wrap.
They're very dull.
But they're still pretty blunt.
They're very dull.
They're pretty blunt. They're pretty dull. I'm going to have to go 5. I feel like it would be really hard to actually, kill someone with one. Not that I'm thinking about killing innocent people on my block, but I have thought about it. I mean, yeah, let's go 5.
5, okay. The next one is rubber duckies.
Again.
Super useful. Like super practical weapon. Just a rubber duck.
It had to be
pretty
Jason Bourne massive to get any blunt force damage into it.
That's fair. Have you seen that one video where they add like rubber ducks every single day? And then like the end they're like, you only can have one rubber duck, so they get a rubber duck that fills the entire bathtub.
No.
I
am not.
Hilarious video. Highly recommend.
Okay. Stick. But can you kill someone?
Honestly, it'd be really hard to kill.
I think it'd be harder than the glow-in-the-dark stars.
I don't even know if you could bruise somebody with a rubber duck.
I'm going to put at 4, and I'm leaving 1 and 2 open to whatever comes next, and I am scared.
The next one is scented candles. There's fire, though.
Granted. Listen.
But it's not lit.
There's fire.
But is it lit?
And with the candle, I remember reading a book about this once, actually. They put, they use a like scented candle, and then they put like a poisonous like gas into it, so when they burn it, like they would be breathing in the toxic fumes.
You just have to make it so it's like one of those.
It's hard to
one of those ones that like doesn't smell.
Yeah. And then it's hard to trace back to you. So actually, I'm gonna put it at number 1.
Number 1, scented candles.
I'm regretting putting bubble wrap at 3. That one was a genius.
The last one, fuzzy socks.
It's just.
Number 2.
Honestly,
his number 2 option was fuzzy socks.
Hear me out. Fuzzy socks don't rip that easily. You can still choke someone. You can tie some together and choke someone out with some fuzzy socks.
Maybe.
And I think it would work better than bubble wrap.
No.
I do.
No.
Like bubble wrap, can like be a little tricky, but you can also use the fuzzy socks as a gag.
No.
I like my list.
That's fair.
Anyway, your turn again.
Oh, I get to go again.
This one is you're gonna love it. Gifts for your boss.
Like my current boss?
Just for a boss. If it's your current boss, sure. If it's someone else that you imagine as a boss figure, that works as well. Oh, yeah. I imagine Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
Yeah, because I worked for the Dallas Mavericks. Anyway,
Mark Cuban's a cool guy.
First one, toe socks.
Toe socks.
Like the ones that like make you have webbed feet.
Yeah.
Not webbed, but
webbed. Like they got the little stuff in between. It makes you swim faster. We're gonna put it at 4. I'm hoping that there's a lot better options.
It's pretty bad.
This is my optimism for the future. I'm hoping that you just didn't rig this terribly.
I feel like if I was a boss and I received toe socks, I'd think it as an insult. Be like, what beef do you have against me? Is this you asking for a raise?
Something.
Anyway, next one is a miniature Zen garden.
What in the freak is a Zen garden?
It's like a like a peaceful garden place, but like it's like kind of like those Chinese ones. You know how they have like those tiny trees, but it's kind of like more of like a tiny little garden.
Is it like
you can, hold
handheld?
in your hands? Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
yeah, it is.
It's
Cool.
not bad. We're gonna put it at number 2.
Number 2.
I think that might be like one of the upper tier of your cool.
Yeah, it's
gifts.
not bad. It's not bad at all. Number 3, we have a coffee mug. Yeah, pretty basic.
Yeah, but it's not like bad either.
No, it's not.
Like toe socks.
Where's number 1 boss?
As long as it doesn't say that and it's actually something funny, I would put it at number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, it's a good middle of the pack one.
It's a good middle of the pack.
Next, we have kinetic sand.
Number 1, 100%, dude. I love kinetic sand. Have you seen it? It's epic. It's beyond epic. Have you played with it before?
Kinetic sand is for the chromosomes.
It is so cool.
Your boss is gonna be like, "This guy thinks I'm special," but it's pretty fun.
It's so much fun. Are you kidding?
Gives him something to do. You know,
Amen.
distracts him from bothering you and telling you things to do.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, frees up your time. Well, this one is going to be your number 5, I think.
Yeah.
A giant inflatable flamingo.
That's fine.
You're telling me you wouldn't want that if you were a boss?
No, that wouldn't be my number 1. My number 1 is kinetic sand.
It could attract customers.
No, it would scare them away.
Fine. Oh, this.
To run as your vice president.
Yes.
So when you're president, this is like who you
No, when I'm
pick.
running for president.
When
It never
you're
says I become president.
That's right, that's right. When you're running as president,
Okay.
who to pick as your vice president? The first one. Interesting choice of people.
I'm scared.
Dirk Nowitzki.
He has a great fadeaway. He's shown that he'll commit. You know, he stayed with the same franchise his whole time. I feel like he'd stay committed to America and wouldn't sell us out.
That's good. That's good.
He won a finals. He knows about winning.
What are we winning? What are you trying to win?
Because he's the world. The hearts
of the people.
of the people.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put him at 2. I think it'd be solid.
Okay. Next one is Allen Iverson.
Ooh, let's see. Allen Iverson. Not as committed to one team.
No. He's
Not as committed to practicing.
We're like improving.
But
He can fake you out and like do some
that and he has aura.
aura.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
Like the glow about him?
Not
like-
exactly. You don't understand newer sayings.
It's true.
It's like he has swag about him. He has the swag.
He brought it back a few generations.
Yeah.
He used the word swag. People.
Yeah.
Just brought it back a few generations. Whoa. Okay.
I think he'd be good, but not great. I feel like he wouldn't show up to some rallies because he'd think it'd be practice of becoming vice president. I'd put him at 4.
Okay. That's fair. So you're planning on there being someone worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Your next one is Tim Duncan.
Ooh, Mr. Reliable. He's even more reliable than Dirk. Stay with the Spurs the whole time. Dresses very, business-like.
Supportive. He's
Or
like more
like
of a
a
supportive
father.
player.
Yeah, he's a sportive player.
He like
He
doesn't
won
steal the
even
show.
more championships than Dirk. He knows even more about winning. And he's the greatest power forward of all time. So I'll put him at number 1!
Number 1, okay. So you're counting on nobody being better than Tim Duncan.
So I need 3 and 5, yeah. For a vice president, yeah. I think that'd be my first choice if I could choose anyone.
Nice.
Timmy
Okay.
D.
All right, good to know. Did you have like a poster made? Can you please make a poster and just put it up?
Timmy D for president.
Okay, the next one is Paul Pierce.
Okay, now here's the thing. Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN
Why?
for posting a picture, like a video on Instagram with hoes and drinking. And so I think that he's a perfect number 5. He's a good basketball player, but I'm not sure he'd be a good vice president.
Okay.
He also has a podcast with Kevin Garnett where half the time he's just saying nonsense. And Kevin Garnett constantly yells at him. So
Interesting.
yeah,
It's a good dynamic.
yeah, I know. The not interested guy and the too interested guy.
And your last and final
For
option
number 3.
For number 3, is
Worse than Dirk, better than the eye.
Steve Nash.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I'm actually really happy with my list.
Right.
Steve Nash wasn't super committed, but he also wasn't ever outspoken or anything. He's a solid dude. He always took MVPs from Shaq. So that's
true.
fun.
That's
fun.
true.
Yeah. Okay. Up. You're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
We have most likely to choke out a dog.
Whoa. I'm gonna get cyberbullied for this section.
First up, we have Oprah Winfrey.
Oh gosh.
Is she gonna be choking out a dog?
I hope not. But you're probably gonna put in like a saint person, like Gandhi. Like
there's no Gandhi. I can tell you that.
That's good. Is she like? You probably can't give me hints.
I'm not giving you any hints.
I'm gonna put her at 4.
4.
Yeah, so like the second least likely to choke out a dog.
Imagine if that like really came out in the news though. There's just like a video of Oprah choking out this dog.
I'd be wrong.
I
I believe in Oprah. I heard like 3 stories about her. Kidding.
That's pretty solid. Three's a
Three's
lot.
Three's a lot.
I could barely count that high.
3's like think about it like a dotted line, like 1, 2, 3, like all in the same direction. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And second, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Freak.
He's known for movies, being an actor, and having girlfriends 20 years younger than him.
Yeah.
And dumping them off once they get above 20. What a guy.
Did you just approve that message?
I wasn't approving anything. Except I was. But to choke out a dog, could he choke out a dog?
I don't know.
Could he look it in the eyes while choking its life out of his body because it pooped on his carpet?
Maybe. We'll put him at 2.
Yeah, I think he's a
2.
decent chance.
I can see it happening.
Next up, we have Jay-Z's wife, Beyonce.
Beyonce.
She's choking out, doesn't she choke it out, be like, hey, love, hey,
I don't know
love.
I don't know if I can see her doing the manual labor. I don't know if I can see her like.
She pays someone else to do it.
Like she can pay someone else to do it. I can see her doing it.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna put her at a 3.
3, okay. So you have 1 and 5 left.
Yeah.
You have Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Be honest, I don't know a ton about him.
Me neither.
He's an actor, I'm pretty sure.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Was he in Mission Impossible? Is that
that's
Tom
Tom Cruise?
That's
I
Tom
think.
Cruise.
Yeah.
Who in the freak is Tom Hanks?
I actually am not sure.
And for that reason,
shout out to Tom Hanks. If we're being really uncultured right now, accept the process.
Can anybody like just drop a comment? Like, just tell me live, please.
Who is Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's an actor, but I'm not for certain. I could just be confusing him with Tom Cruise, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's so.
He could be like,
I hope he sees this video.
Why? So he knows you think he's gonna choke out a dog? Granted, you haven't put him anywhere.
I have to choose 1 or 5.
Yep.
It's like the most likely or like the least likely. And I don't even know who this kid is.
I'm pretty sure he's not a kid.
Okay, that's fair.
Is he?
What's the chance? What's like? What do I know the next person, or is it also
you don't know the next person?
Oh.
No, you do know the next person.
I do know the
you
next
don't know who
person?
they are.
Okay.
I thought you were asking me to tell you the next person.
No.
Like, who are you talking? What are you
No,
talking
no,
about,
no.
dog? This is the 5th one. You haven't learned the freaking process.
We're gonna put Tom Hanks as number 5 because
he's not going to choke out a dog.
He's not going to choke out the dog. He doesn't have. He
doesn't exist.
All
How
I'm
is he
gonna
going to choke out a dog?
That and the fact that like only like rich like bratty people would choke out a dog, and he can't be that rich and cool if I don't even know him.
That's fair. Last up, the most likely person out of this group
to choke out a dog.
100%.
Like nothing in reserve.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I'll take it.
I mean, she killed children. You know, Hunger Games.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I was like, actually? Like, did I miss the news?
Anyway, are you ready for the next segment?
Yeah.
It's very important.
Okay.
It's the weather.
The weather.
The weather today, we have windows in front of us.
It was actually super pretty this morning. Shout out to whoever created the world.
Is the weather just saying it looks pretty?
I was driving.
Specifics.
It was like 6:30 in the morning. Sun's rising, mountains. There's like a fog on the fields, and like it's just gorgeous.
On the cornfields?
On the cornfields, on like the empty
I
fields.
approve.
On like the empty fields. Like it was just gorgeous, dude. I was coming to all the fall colors. I turned like it was gorgeous. 100%. That has nothing to do with the weather.
Well, that's the weather. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It looks like
they are looking at us.
The leaves are starting to get a little brownish, yellowish. I haven't
cold.
been outside today.
It's cold in the morning.
So it's cold now. I haven't been outside
It's cold in the mornings. By like midday, you have to take off your jacket again.
So if you're in Midwest America, this is applicable. If not, you're going to have to get your weather somewhere else. It's also great weather for running around in a parka. Because it could rain, but probably not.
In the mornings, though. In the afternoons, it's too hot.
And sometimes if you want to roll around in the grass, but now there's like frost in the morning, you kind of need a parka to save your shirt from getting wet.
Yeah.
Your pants, not so much.
Just your shirt. All that matters is your shirt.
Your pants might be wet for the whole rest of the day, but your shirt will be fine.
No, it'll dry at come afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Still that time of day.
Okay.
Weather.
So, go outside if you want to. If you don't, that's cool too. We'd recommend you touching grass, but what do I know?
It's green.
I'm not a weatherman.
And over here we have a cold front.
It's blowing in from 37 degrees north.
And from right here we have a cold front of just like irrational thoughts about weather. And from over here we have like actual statistical facts. They don't mix. It makes a storm.
A storm of incompetence. So let's move on to the next section, which is pick one. And I'll let you ask me first this time instead of the other way around. So so this one are given two separate choices. It's kind of like would you rather, but
yeah,
not
it's
really.
like would you rather.
And you have to pick one and explain why it's better, I guess.
Okay. Would you rather? Should I start with would you rather, or should I
just say pick one, dog?
Would you pick one, dog? Financial hardship or health crisis?
See, here's my thing. They're both a financial hardship.
Facts.
They're both a
Big
financial
facts.
hardship. One of them,
what if
you
you have
are
really good
dying.
insurance? What if you have really good insurance, like mad crazy
I didn't
insurance?
think about that.
Like covers everything insurance.
Fine, you have crazy insurance. What is the state of being I will be in after this health crisis? Like, does it like paralyze me or something?
No, so it just makes you like blind.
It just gives you like leprosy. You lose all your skin.
It just makes you blind.
You just can't see afterwards. That's it. Nothing big.
Like you can kind of see. It's like just really blurry.
Really
like
fuzzy.
Like you cannot read like at all.
You don't actually know what's going on half the time.
Like if there's a black guy and a white guy next to each other, you can tell the difference.
You can or can't?
Can.
Oh.
But like that's it. Like if it's like an Asian next to a white guy, no chance.
No difference. It's like seeing doubles. So either I can't see or I have a financial problem for how bad is my financial situation?
Oh, you're going to be like living on the streets for like a year.
To live on the streets for a year or not see for the rest of my life?
It's an easy choice.
I think I'm going to live on the streets for a year.
What? I thought you were going to go blind.
It's not blind. It's mostly blind.
Mostly, partially, halfway blind.
Already. Are you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
Oh, man. Pick one. Ready? A crazy ex-girlfriend or a natural disaster.
Natural.
So it's
like how bad is the natural disaster? Like how bad?
Let's just say like a 7.3 earthquake.
Where? Like middle of nowhere?
Like
yes. I decided middle of nowhere, it's fine. Like big city, millions of people die. I don't know. Like
let's say like
my life, their lives.
My life forever being kind of having this burden in it, or just like a burden for like 5 seconds and the earthquake happens.
Yeah, it's natural.
It happens.
I didn't cause it. It's natural.
How about this? We'll pick like an intermediate type of city.
Am I in the natural disaster?
Yeah.
That changes things. I thought I was just inflicting it upon innocent people.
But would you rather have the natural disaster for one day or the rest of your life?
Is she that bad?
She's pretty crazy.
Okay.
And she won't give up on you.
Mm.
Yeah. She says she'll marry you or no one.
Even though I'm already... Like,
and you're probably... we're keeping it realistic, so you're not actually married.
I'm not married.
Yeah, you're a little too ugly for that one. We might need to
I've honestly always wanted to like experience an earthquake.
I have. You haven't?
No.
Really?
I've slept through it.
Oh.
I didn't count it as like experiencing it. If you can sleep through it, it's not an earthquake, guys.
I didn't sleep. I was woken up by one once, and the other time I was already awake. I've been during 2, but they weren't like crazy ones.
Where?
You just feel it jiggle. In this house.
What?
In Utah.
In Utah. Oh dear. The sun's getting closer to my face as well.
It doesn't matter. Just deal with it, man.
You look bad.
You already do, man.
No, thanks.
Just continue on. So what do you choose? The crazy ex-girlfriend or the natural disaster?
Natural disaster.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty clear from the beginning. Okay. Pick one. Crazy boss or legal troubles?
Well, you see, you can always quit your job.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get something off your record that easily. What did I do legally wrong? Like, how bad is it?
Like, what if it's like...
is it like my actual life, or is it like a little more chill?
Like, it could either be like... I'll decide. You're getting copyright. It's like a bunch of copyright issues.
Okay.
With your podcast. They're trying to shut it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Or have a crazy boss.
Yeah.
How crazy?
I don't know.
Is he like a slave owner?
No, not that crazy. Like, just like crazy enough they like forces you to do yoga with him for 30 minutes every day. And then like
yoga
micromanages you. I don't know. What does a crazy boss do?
If he micromanages me, I can't play Minecraft during work.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Potentially have your podcast get shut down. Or like do yoga with your boss.
Minecraft.
Like, no Minecraft.
You know what? I'm gonna choose the crazy boss.
Okay. Enjoy your yoga pants.
Never.
And enjoy his yoga pants more so.
Who said he was a dude?
It's a dude.
Ah, dang.
Kind of on the uglier side. A little bit fat.
Chunky dude. Probably smells bad.
Yeah. Especially during yoga.
Never mind. I'm taking the copyright issues. Give me the copyright issues. I'll even force them on myself. I'll admit to the crime. Started a podcast about tanning in wheat fields.
Tanning in wheat.
You know.
That'd work. That'd work.
Okay. Are you ready for yours?
Absolutely.
These, I'm pretty sure, are both applicable to you.
Oh.
Yeah. You have academic failure or being lonely?
An academic failure? What in the world's an academic failure?
Like you're gonna like drop out of college or something because your grades are that stinky.
Oh wow, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. Or would you rather be lonely?
Like how lonely?
Like you're doing so much homework to fix your bad grades that you have no time for anyone else.
Let's think here.
And you also forgot your pants. School.
What?
That one didn't make sense. Just keep it rolling. We'll forget about that one.
So it's an academic failure.
Yep.
So I just have to drop out of college? Or I'm lonely?
Or you're lonely.
Because all I do is schoolwork.
Or other reasons. I don't know the exact reasons. Could just be because of who you are.
I'd drop out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, shoot me dead.
Oopsie!
Oops. Make my own business. Make $1 million.
Or none. Anyway, if you want to scoot over, you can.
No,
The
thanks.
sun is in your eyes a little
It
bit.
is.
That's the problem with
Let me
having
just-
windows you can
let me
stare
just
out
scoot
at.
even-
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm kidding.
My heart is quickening.
I like we're gonna be just on this side of the screen. It's gonna look so ugly. They're gonna be like, "Why aren't you sitting there?" No,
I think they'll understand.
they won't.
And who's actually going to watch the entire thing?
Nobody.
Exactly. They might watch the smaller segments, though.
It's true.
They're like, why are you guys cuddling? Dramatic pause. Pause.
Okay.
Pause with tension in the air.
Oh, this one's deep. This one's deep. This one's
Okay.
deep. This one's. I'm
Okay.
telling you, you better make the right
Okay.
decision. One of them might. Be
Do I
able
have to
hear
pick between Taylor Swift and Beyonce?
you. No. It's,
Oh.
it's slightly deeper.
Because I picked Beyonce.
Slightly deeper.
Because Taylor Swift already put out her best stuff. Anyway.
Pick one.
Okay.
Your mom dies or your dad dies. Like that one's deep.
So
Choose
let's
wisely.
see. I'm thinking, okay?
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
One of them might
With
be
my
able to hear
brain.
you.
With my brain. My dad works, brings him monies. I technically do live in his house, so I technically do need his monies.
You are poor.
I am not poor. I just am financially in a tough
Unstable.
situation.
Financially illegitimate.
What? We now have a sponsor, so that can change.
That's true.
Yeah, that is very true, but not really. Anyway,
Earn free money today.
earn free money. Send me your money. I mean, and it's my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
She like take care of you.
my dad's
all day
older,
long. That's true.
so he's lived a longer life.
But mom recently had back surgery. I'm kidding. Can't do as much. I'm kidding. But dad is like
He's more likely to die sooner than she. Scientifically.
scientifically males die.
Sooner, yeah. Can I kill them both? It's a joke. Shoot, man, this is not easy.
No.
I'm
Glad you didn't give me
pleading the fifth.
pleading. Okay. That's fair.
If I actually had to choose, I think I'd give it up to chance and flip a coin.
Interesting. Like, mom, dad, I love you. Let me flip a coin to see which one of you dies. I care about you guys so much.
I care about you guys so much, I can't decide which of you I'd rather have died.
So I'm asking Siri, random number generator.
Siri,
flip
would
a
you
coin.
rather have my mom or my dad die?
Siri gonna be like responding like, no!
Siri's like, both. Siri's brutal.
Siri turns
I don't know
dark.
if you know it. Ooh. Next up is the quote of the day.
Is this like your quotes?
I'll prepare a quote.
Okay.
Ready? And then you can prepare a quote.
Oh, we both had to prepare a quote.
Should I?
Is it about something specific?
No, just about anything. To inspire the folks.
To inspire.
To inspire.
Inspiration.
To help people feel joy.
Uplift.
To uplift their souls.
Yes.
Should I use one of my sayings that I always use? Or should I use one that's a little more niche? I don't know if niche is a good word for it. Here, I'll give you one of my famous sayings. If you talk about it, you ain't about it.
It's very common.
I think it's a great inspirational quote.
Inspirational.
If you spend so much time blabbing about something, you don't have time to actually do it.
Touch my heart.
Yeah. In a place that's never been touched before.
The top. I'm kidding.
Very tip top.
Slightly to the right.
It's like feeling a needle stabbing into that portion.
Yeah.
But a needle of love.
Cut deep. Cut deep. And then I died.
Well, what's your quote for the day? Make it something that will make someone out there cry when they hear it.
Okay. I'm thinking. Like cry because it's so bad.
Cry because they've never felt so inspired.
This is hard. You can't put me on the
Yeah,
spot.
I'll give another one. When the rain goes drip, 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 remember that you're not alone.
You didn't have to laugh at the end. Like, it could have been like the drip, drip, drip part was weird. I thought you were gonna rhyme it or something. I was like waiting.
I thought about it, but the only word I could think of was flip. And I got it. When the rain goes drip, 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 your life is about to flip.
To the better.
Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. I like the other one better.
Okay.
I'll give you a quote. Inspire the masses.
Inspire the masses.
Change the world. I want these words to I want to see them everywhere. You know how they usually like the black and white photo, and then they have the quote, and they
I want to see the darker the guy sitting in the gym, just his hands in his head, and the quote's next to his face.
Yeah, and it's and you see it, and a whole bunch of old ladies will post it on Facebook and stuff.
That good. Quality. Quality.
Sometimes just off the top not quality.
No, usually not. I don't want to do something cliche though. It has to be super random. I don't want it to be cliche.
When you have to kick the chicken, kick it hard.
It's a solid one. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I know. Thought about that all on my own. Yeah, I'm more proud of myself for thinking about 3 quotes off the top of my head than I am of actually having a good one.
That's fair. So mine's gonna be. I'm just gonna full send one. This is
from
my heart. From my heart. Coming straight from here. If you have to choose between impressing people and wearing socks and sandals, always wear socks and sandals.
No.
Thank you. Please and thank you, people. Comfort over impressing people.
I'm actually down with socks and sandals as long as they're not the sandals with the ones that
you can't do that. No, they have to be
disgusting.
No,
that's
you can't wear flip flops in socks. That doesn't work.
But a pair of Adidas sandals and socks,
slides.
Solid.
It's the move. It's 100% the move.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Can you make me a motivational poster with that?
Yeah, well, thank you. I'll post it on all social media accounts too. Okay, next section. Ooh, this is an interesting one. We're testing this one out. This section has never been done before on any type of program ever.
Really?
It's called Jonah Rages.
Oh.
And you see, no other programs have a Jonah.
I was gonna say there's Rage Monster. There's basically every single sports broadcaster ever.
Yeah, but this is about more important topics than this.
Oh, what's the topic of today?
It's gonna get me worked up. I gotta warn you. Okay, I'm ready. I'll try to be calm when I first talk about it. Okay. It is. It's men with good handwriting.
There is a problem, people.
There is a big problem with it.
Huge problem.
Not only are you disrupting laws that everyone knows about,
stereotypes.
You're making me look bad.
His handwriting is terrible.
My handwriting is awful.
But you know what? He practiced and made it that way on purpose.
I actually did it. I have no inclination of changing, and I never will, and neither should you. You know who I'm talking about. It's you! Stop writing well.
It's terrible.
It's really bad.
Oh my gosh. I'm blind.
If you're a 95-year-old grandmother, you're good.
That's where you're supposed to be.
You're good.
Teenage girl? Good on you.
Fine.
Teenage guy?
No. If your teacher can understand your handwriting, you are doing
You are the devil's child.
Get away. You are Satan's spawn.
Honestly. The only thing you should be worrying about right now is sports, Minecraft, and food.
Minecraft?
Yes.
They were really sounding like Minecraft nerds. You might need to scoot your booch over and Anyway, now that I let out the steam from within my heart, we're gonna do something else. Let's try not to laugh.
Oh.
I prepared 2 jokes on my own.
2 jokes. Okay.
The rest of them will go back and forth, and I'm pretty sure they're AI generated. So they're going to be quite awful.
They will be awful.
They will be awful, but
AI is really bad at being funny.
But I have 2 good ones. And I'll give you.
I wonder
what
would happen if
I'm kind of cheating because I'm bringing in a few good ones to make you laugh.
That's fair. But like, what if you like actually trained AI to act like on comedians only? Do you think it could be funny then, or do you think
I hope.
It'd probably just be so racist. Like it would, like how like ChatGPT is like, hey, like we can't say this because it's offensive. Like you'd have to remove all of those restrictions as soon as you made one funny.
If you could combine a couple comedians, who would you do? Like to do that though, I have a couple ideas.
I have my preferences.
I'd want like Theo Vaughn.
Okay.
I want Cam Patterson. You don't know who he is.
I don't know who Cam Patterson is.
Oh, he's there's like a Kill Tony.
No,
it's like a comedy show that they do or whatever. Okay. It's pretty big actually. He's one of the guys on there. He's a black dude. He's pretty funny. And I don't know who else I'd do. I'm not very good with comedians. I don't know many comedians, but I definitely want Theo Vaughn. That guy is funny. I don't know how ChatGPT could even replicate what his mind comes up with sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair. That's another thing. It's kind of like comedies is like more original.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is more like repeat.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, let's hear it.
Remember, we're trying not to laugh. Yeah. I'm really bad at these.
No, I'm not gonna laugh.
Okay. What happens when you combine Hillary and Bill Clinton?
That is a good question.
Nothing, because Bill's off with Monica Lewinsky.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
You huffed a little.
Huff and puff and blow your house down. I didn't laugh.
I guess I laughed, but it doesn't count if I say the joke and laugh, okay?
No.
Okay. Why don't you hire Asian security guards?
I have no idea.
Well, you see, they can't keep their eyes very open during the day, so what makes you think they can do it during the night? It's just a fair question.
It's a very good question.
You didn't laugh out loud.
That's what I didn't laugh.
It's your turn. So.
You told me that one the other week.
Yeah, I did tell you that one.
Laugh. So as soon as I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as he started, like the first time, I was like my eyes popped out of my head. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
They're too small?
Because they make up everything.
That is true. They made up that the Earth's round. I like how funny these ChatGPT questions are. What do you call fake spaghetti?
Ravioli.
And pasta. Wow, these are awful.
I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Was it because you usually tell her how bad she looks? Because that kind of counts as a laugh. Fine, you're up 1-0.
Yes!
Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? I've heard this one too many times.
I don't know if I've heard this one.
In case he got a hole-in-one.
That's clever. That's clever. That's clever.
Or in case he peed his pants. He has some bowel problems.
Interesting.
I guess bowels is more poop in your pants, isn't it?
That's too bad. Do I win another?
No, because I said the joke, remember?
Dang it. Okay. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
So they don't have any beef with each other.
It's actually really close. Let me tell you. It's because they don't have any guts.
Oh.
Like the courage to do so.
Yeah. I got a good one, just out of the top of my head.
Okay.
Why did the cow fight the other cow?
Because they had beef.
Yeah. I get a point! 1-1! Fine, I'll give you the real one now. Do you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers?
No.
He'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
That
one's pretty awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I like the cow one better.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty bad.
But I saw it coming. That's what almost.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
That's
though.
the worst part. He's like,
but it's so bad that you're like,
why did the two cows fight? Because they had beef.
anyway.
What do you call a snowman with a six-pack?
Buff Yeti boy.
No. An abdominal snowman.
I never understood why they called them snowman, because they're white, but they're not like in circles.
What?
Like a snowman. Like an abominable snowman is like a big furry beast. Why do they call it a snowman?
It says, what do you call a snowman?
No, but I want to know why. Oh my gosh.
Do you think I was talking about Yetis?
Yeah, that's why I said a big swole
What do you
Yeti
call
boy.
a Yeti with a
Stop! No, we're moving on.
A snowman.
I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. I don't know why that would be impossible to put down.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because he kept all the corn safe from the scary ravens.
Because he's outstanding in his field.
That is.
I thought that was a pretty.
That
good one.
that one's might be the best one.
I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Pretty solid. How do you organize a space party? You plan it with Pluto. Pluto has all the best ideas.
It's not a planet anymore.
It is a planet. No. In my heart. No. In my soul. No.
You know why they thought it was a planet?
Fun
fact of the day.
Because someone saw it with their eyes?
No, it's actually not because of that. The reason they thought it was a planet, or what they considered to be a planet, is because they thought that was the edge of the solar system. And then they're like, oh, wait, but where did the stars come from? Like idiots. There's like 5 billion stars, and you think we're the only thing in space?
We are. Because I'm here.
Anyways.
Okay, there you come. My raggedy breath.
Why did the tomato turn red?
It was spanked?
No. Because it saw the salad dressing.
Wow. That one's not bad either.
It's not. It's not at all.
That one's pretty decent. I'm going to use that on an innocent child once. What do you call a fake news? We've already had this, so I'm skipping it. I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
You need to go to 15 because I skipped one.
I also skipped one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
What do you call a pile of cats?
A ditch?
A meowton.
That was awful. That was horrendous. I never want to hear that one again. Why did the bicycle fall over?
It only has 2 wheels.
Because it was too tired.
I was on the right track.
Oh man, these are awful.
Pair lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Oh, that one took a minute to register. Did you see his clock working?
I honestly was kind of like thinking, and I like kind of heard it, but kind of didn't. And then I finally figured out what you said. Oh, I thought you said power lines, not parallel lines, too.
Yeah, parallel lines. Power lines would be hilarious. Yeah, it would be.
Why? Oh, that one's told way too much. I'm skipping it. I told my computer I needed a break, and now it won't stop sending me vacation ads. That is awful.
That was terrible.
That one is.
That's like reality. It's not even a joke.
That's like what you would send to a girl as like a greeting text.
That'd be crazy.
Bad jokes get chicks. I'm gonna send my Bill Clinton one in. It's like a icebreaker, you know.
Why did the math book look sad?
Because it had so many problems.
Yeah.
Well, we drew 1-1, and next time I think we might prepare better questions. I might say, "Hey, ChatGPT, Prepare me offensive question. I mean, I'm not gonna lie; those are always better. Anyway, you ready for this next segment?
I'm ready.
I prepared this. Top 10.
Should we move couches
today,
again? I'm gonna
It's
get
top 10 movies. We'll move after this.
Okay.
Not only do we have thrilling action on this podcast, we're constantly moving. You can't keep track of us.
You can't keep track. It looks like the same couch, but it's not the same couch.
Honey,
Girl, you wrong.
it's different.
It's different, girl.
We're ready. I'll start at 10 and move up to 1.
Okay.
Granted, pre-warning, I'm not good at movies. I'm not a great movie enjoyer,
Okay.
and I don't watch that many movies, but I promise you this top 10 list is pretty solid.
Okay. I'll believe it. I'll believe it until I hear it, and then I'll just tell you.
Number 10, Interstellar.
Okay. I've actually never watched that one.
I have. It's decent.
I heard it's really good, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
my
it's
number
pretty
10.
good. The film score on it, amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Killed it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Number 9, from your favorite series.
My favorite. Don't. No.
The World Is Not Enough.
What?
It's a Bond movie.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that series.
It's a pretty solid. That's
He
one,
made
that's
your
one of my
top
favorite
10?
ones. That movie is solid.
What?
Yep.
There's no way. There's no way they all have the exact same plot.
They do not have the exact
spy.
same plot.
I'm a spy.
Well, that's what he is.
I'm a spy. I meet a girl. Save the day.
It's a do whatever movie. Except the last 2 movies. That was kind of weird. Anyway,
He kept the same girl.
yeah, that was weird. Number
But,
8.
he's not a.
and he died. That was weird too. Number
better
8.
that way. I mean,
The Rookie.
okay.
A Disney movie.
Yeah.
It's my one of the only ones
I see a slight bias, but I mean.
Number 7. White Chicks.
Really?
Yeah, I like that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
like number 7.
Number 7 all time.
You're kidding.
No. It's really solid. Number 6. Angels in the Outfield.
Okay. I see that one. I saw that
Nacho
one.
Butt.
Yeah. That's a hilarious scene.
Number 5. Dead Man's Chest. The second Pirates of the Caribbean
The
movie.
second one.
Yeah.
What happened
Really
in that one?
solid. Doesn't matter.
Why do you appreciate that one more than the other ones?
Because it's funnier.
Okay.
Jack Sparrow is like more in his element in that one. You know.
I was just checking.
Number 4. The greatest Fast and Furious movie of all time. Too Fast, Too Furious. What an incredible movie!
I've never watched that.
Number
one.
2. It's
Oh
great.
wait, number 2.
Number
Like,
2. It's
Are you talking? Are you? No, wait. Tim. No, I'm thinking
it's
of a different
Roman
one.
Pierce
I'm thinking of a different one. I think.
and
There's-
Brian with each other in Florida.
What's the one like? What's the one that's like makes fun of Fast and Furious?
Oh, I don't.
It's like
remember
Super
now.
Fast or Super
Super
Furious.
Fast.
It's
Yeah.
like Super Fast. That's what I thought you were saying. I'm like,
No,
really?
Too Fast, Too Furious. Number
Yeah.
3. This is like one you've probably heard about.
Okay.
Inception.
Okay.
It's a very
Okay.
solid movie.
Once again, Hans
it's my
Zimmer.
number 3. It's my
Coming
number
in with
3.
the film score.
Don't worry. He's also number 2 as the film score.
Oh.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah. I'm seeing a trend here because you have
Massive
the Dark Knight,
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yep.
Interstellar, and Inception, and those all 4 are by Hans Zimmer. Fun
Number
fact of the
1
day.
isn't though.
Number 1 isn't.
Number 1 is peak cinema.
Peak cinema.
The peak.
Back when they used to swear a bunch because it was the 80s.
Didn't you already know what it is? Huh?
Yes, it's been
Number
your favorite
1.
movie for like
The
12
Field
years.
of Freaking Dreams is number 1
Why? Because
because it's a great movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
spiritual,
very spiritual.
very spiritual.
It's a nice, good feeling movie.
Where they cuss out people.
Only a couple times. Okay?
Only a
Calm
couple
down.
times. Okay.
Calm down, man. Okay, now our second to last segment already. Actually, next one up, we have our weekend plans. What are your plans for this beautiful weekend? Which actually
Really?
starts tomorrow.
Really?
Well,
We're going
kinda
weekend
tonight.
plans.
Yeah, this is a throwback segment to the old tanning in a cornfield days.
Okay. Here, like actual weekend plans or like
I just wanted you to throw out some ideas for the people.
Oh, like what they can do.
What they can do.
What they can do.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing?
Nothing.
It's kind of boring. I work and then I work and then I do some other stuff and some other stuff that's non-discretionable.
In the morning, I put on clothes.
Sometimes on Saturdays I don't.
I don't.
It's Saturday, for crying out loud. Weekend. Are we talking like this weekend? Is it going to be like present? So like weekend. I can say like the World Series, or like is that going to be like out of date by the time we post this?
Probably out of date.
Out of date. Get a giant teddy bear.
Okay.
And take it on a date.
Ooh, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, like a date night with a giant teddy bear. Like, you know, like the ones they do with the cardboard cutouts?
Yeah.
Giant teddy bear. Way better. Way more practical.
Way better. A little more substance to him as well.
You can give him a hug, too.
Yeah, that's true.
You could snuggle.
You like grab it and pour over a table and start making out with it over like dinner.
You could propose to it. You could feed it.
How about this? If this video gets 10,000 views.
10,000 only?
Yeah, either the full podcast episode or the segment that's on the In A Cornfield Plus channel. One of those gets 10,000 views. The actual video.
Yeah.
And this is our like first podcast in years. So
we will take a giant teddy bear on a date.
Both of us. It'll be a double date.
Double date.
We'll go there.
Fancy restaurant.
All filmed out, everything. And I promise to make out with the teddy bear while multiple people are watching.
That'd be so funny. I would pay to see that. He's like, you're paying for dinner.
For my teddy bear as well.
For my teddy bear. He's getting a prime rib. Like $50 steak.
He gets hungry.
He's a bear, for crying out loud. He needs his meat. Extra rare, please.
Don't even cook it. Just bring it out.
Just lay it on the plate. It's how he likes it, I promise.
Gotta admit, that's a decent plan.
It's hilarious.
That's a decent plan.
What can I say? My weekend plans get better every day.
That's true. What's my idea?
I like how mom is just locked upstairs.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Anyway, we're moving on to my idea.
Okay.
My idea is to steal someone's dog.
What?
And when they post up the flyers,
like with the reward? Oh no!
Make sure you steal someone rich's dog.
Money making
rich person's dog. Steal it. Take good care of it. Make sure it's in good condition. Return it when they say they'll give you a reward. It'd be like, oh, I was walking down the street and I saw this dog and it looked lost. I took it in, then I fed it and I cuddled it. And
what if they don't ask for it back
to you? Then you can sell it anyway.
Okay.
No matter what, you make money.
That's a good point. Good point.
And if it's a rich person dog, it's probably an expensive dog.
Yeah. That's valid.
I think I'm gonna try a Trump's dog next week. Does he have a dog?
I don't think so. I've never seen a dog.
But when have you been in his house? You know? Oh no.
I've not been in his house.
So, listen. I got a full weekend for you. Ready? You steal a rich person's dog. You get the reward money. You use the reward money to take a.
Let me tell you how this weekend's actually gonna go
for a date.
You steal a rich person's dog. You get absolutely murked by the police, thrown in jail, persecuted for life because you stole his dog. And he has so much money to charge you through the legal system.
And you somehow did it while on camera.
You're just going to get crapped on. Like, absolutely crapped on.
And then you'll never be able to take a giant teddy bear on a date.
Bad idea. Let's take the giant teddy bears, not steal someone's dog. That's exactly what's going to happen.
What could someone call the cops on you? For making out with a giant teddy bear over dinner at a place.
Because you have to kind of have permission
to bring you out.
We'd have to get permission from the restaurant owner,
or maybe not, and see what happens.
Dude, we have to set up cameras. We need to be able to have permission from the.
Yeah, I guess you would.
Yeah, you'd have to have permission from the restaurant owner.
Yeah,
and they'd probably want a video. Like
Maybe.
They'd probably want to be right there with their smartphone videoing you as you did it. They're like, we had the coolest customer come in today.
Making out with a teddy bear.
It's just a video of you making out with a teddy bear. That'd be pretty solid.
Well, now you got good things for the weekend. We actually have some questions that were sent in just for us.
Oh, interesting.
From our very active audience.
2 followers.
Knowing that we haven't done anything in years.
2 followers, but it's 95% female. Yeah. Math works.
That's right. Actually, I think we have about 33 subscribers. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
First question from the cute person in the back.
We see you.
I see you. My DMs are open. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? This is from the cute person in the back. I know what would be.
Cats.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquito. Oh my gosh, yes.
Would they? But I feel like they try to be cool. No, they bite you, suck out all your blood, and while they're flying, they'll be like, I got you!
I don't know. What about flies?
Oh, flies would be
Flies
awful.
would be pretty darn
because they could like talk to you while harassing you.
Yeah, it's basically what they do already.
Yeah. But a cat, I feel like, would be rude. You're like, hey, cat. And it's like,
loser.
Get the crap out of you, man.
It'd be like Garfield.
It would be like Garfield. So it'd be kind of funny.
It'd be hilarious.
But a fly wouldn't be.
No, a fly would be terrible.
It wouldn't be good.
We'd kill it. We'd set Garfield to kill all the bugs like he does in the comics.
Flies? He doesn't kill as many flies as spiders.
It's true. But he pays the spiders to kill the flies.
That is true.
It's hilarious.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? This is from Joel from Wisconsin.
Duck-sized horses?
Yeah, duck-sized horses.
No, horse-sized ducks. 100 horse-sized ducks.
No, one horse-sized duck. So a huge duck.
Yeah.
Or a whole bunch of tiny horses.
Tiny horses.
I feel like the tiny horses were like...
You could kick them.
Yeah, but
bing, bing,
100 of them like stampeding at you?
Yeah, you could just kick them. They can't go that fast. They're too small.
I guess a duck could fly.
Dude, can you imagine how big the duck would be?
Yeah,
you get murked.
You like swallow me whole like a snake.
Amen, brother. You look like bread.
Yeah, I think I'm dying either way, to be honest.
I'm not dying to the bunch of tiny horses. I can kick them.
Okay.
And then we can have horse meat.
Horses have pretty sharp teeth.
And
they can bite you.
You can kick them before they bite you. Steel-toed boots, baby.
Yeah, if like 100 of them are coming in at the same time, you can kick all 100 at the same time.
No, you see, you run a little bit because they're not as fast because they have the tiny little legs.
But if you think about it, horses are extremely faster than you right now. So if you made them smaller, would they really be that much?
They have tiny little legs. Could you like imagine?
Ducks are like this big.
Yeah.
So it'd be a horse like that big.
Yeah, like a horse. So you take off its head, and it's like legs are like this tall.
It'd be like a tiny dog.
Yeah.
Faster.
No, it'd be the same speed.
But some tiny dogs are quick.
Yeah, but like I can still run faster than a tiny dog for the time being.
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
But the duck would catch up.
The duck would kill you, dude.
What's the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street? This is from Samantha in Wisconsin. I don't know why the last two were both from Wisconsin, but it seems like we have a lot of Wisconsin viewers.
The creepiest thing you could possibly like random stranger on the street.
And you just pass them by and you say something.
Pass them by, say something to him.
I like the new decorations you're doing in your house.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or even better, I'd like the new underwear you put on this morning.
It's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid.
Pretty creeper mode. If you were a stalker and a creep, what would you say?
Leave it in the comments. Because we know you are large. I mean,
dang, we're going to get stalked.
I believe it.
That'd be interesting. I've never been stalked before.
Could it be like what if we made it like you know, like those challenges where like
you get professionally stalked?
No. Like, I don't know if anybody's done that, but you know, like Mr. Beast, how he gets like hunted down by an assassin?
Yeah, hunted down by a stalker?
No, just like stalked.
It's like, I stalked such and such person until they saw me. until they caught me. That would be kind of weird.
It'd be hilarious. Okay. I personally think it'd be fun.
10,000 views, I'll stalk him.
Until I notice.
Yep. That'd be a long time. I'm not sure if that's enough money for that.
More
Anyway,
than 10,000 views.
Yeah, like
100,000.
100 million. I really don't want to stalk him. It's pretty boring.
It would be boring.
It would be really boring. What? We got a new question from Haquan in Tennessee. Yes.
I hope you pronounced that right.
Only one way to find out. What would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
Would be the worst buy one get one free?
Yeah. I don't feel like there would be a worse.
Coffins?
Well, it's not a bad thing to have an extra coffin lying around.
Yeah, for like whoever ends up dying.
Yeah, next. Yeah, you're just being prepared. You're being a Boy Scout. I think it would be
surgeries.
But sometimes you need 2 surgeries. You could give one to a friend. I'm just trying to think of something you wouldn't want more of.
Disease.
But why would you be buying disease?
Don't ask me. People do it.
Buy 1 pint of leeches, get another free. You know how much weight you lose?
You don't lose weight by doing leeches. They suck blood.
Pretty sure you can lose blood weight.
That's healthy. Let me just cut your wrist open. See how much weight you lose. In seconds.
I heard that's what depressed people do to try to lose weight.
Let's not go into this topic. I'm putting the veto stick.
Okay, fine. We're moving on to the next question. From another female, because of our 95% female. This is from Trissa from LA. She wants to know if you could have a mythical creature as a pet, what would it be?
Like, it has to be a made-up character? Like
mythical. Mythical means it's a myth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have Seabrush. You know, like the 3-headed dog that's in the underworld?
Okay.
I'd have him.
Okay. That's pretty solid.
Like he'd intimidate people and they wouldn't stalk me.
I want a griffin because I want to be able to ride something that can fly.
Oh, like what's the one
like
name
in Harry Potter?
What's that? It's like Huffle or something. It starts with an H, I'm pretty sure. It's like
Heimlich. I'm kidding.
The Heimlich maneuver.
Do you want to know how to fly?
No, it's Buckbeak.
It's Buckbeak.
Buckbeak. Yeah. Yep. What's a new question from Susie? A lot of S names.
Lots.
In Oregon. She wants to know: would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible? So she wants to know if you want to be able to fly or become a stalker.
Well, in that case,
I want to be able to be invisible. I feel like
I don't know how many benefits there would be to being invisible.
But how many benefits? Flying would make it so you could get places faster.
Yeah,
but it also makes it so you're an easier target. People might think you're a duck, man.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a duck.
Shoot it!
That'd be a hilarious intro to any video.
Yeah, that's true. You want me to shoot you then?
It's a bird. It's a plane.
It is a bird.
It's a duck. Shoot it!
Yeah.
So only flying when hunting season isn't open. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't.
I personally would fly.
If you're invisible, you could get into places.
Where do you need to get into
that
they're not letting you get into
what
already?
What do you need to fly to that you can't drive to already? What if you flew really slow? What if you flew like really slowly?
It would be awful. I feel like the point of flying is to be like cool and more efficient.
But what if it wasn't? What if it was like less efficient than walking? I mean, it wouldn't tire you out though.
I think it'd be really cool to like float and do work.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like just like floating in the backyard. Like I could strap on like something to like my tummy that would just have like a screen. I could just be like floating outside, accidentally hit a house once in a while. Or a mountain. Or a tree. Or a bird.
So
while I watch TV or something.
But like if you're considered invisible, you can be a really good assassin. It's a job career.
I could float around really slowly and kill people as well. From the sky, I would drop out of the sky and just be like, ah!
Drop out of the sky like this slowly, like.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like,
it's like one of those projector screens coming down. Just
be deadly, dude. So freaking deadly. You have no idea.
Anyway, let's just move to the next question.
I need a cartoon of this guy.
This is from Ada, and she lives in Albuquerque.
Okay.
And she wants to know the strangest dream you've ever had.
I don't know if I have.
I don't know if I can remember dreams.
That's the thing. Like, if I have dreams, I don't know if I remember them.
I had a dream I was doing this podcast, and we kept having to switch where we were sitting.
It's very clear. Very clear to me as well. Maybe we had the same dream.
Yeah, it was strange.
Strangest thing.
Question from Lexi, and it is, if you could have dinner with any historical figure dead or alive, who would it be and what would you talk about? I'm going to say the obvious that everyone thinks about automatically, Hitler.
Mm.
You know, he seems like an interesting guy. The only problem is there might be a language barrier.
It's true.
So I think that would be the only reason I wouldn't talk to Hitler.
There'd be a language barrier for anybody. Have you tried to read Old English?
Yeah, but at least if they spoke English, it'd be fine.
That's
Hitler
true.
didn't speak English, did he?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I think he only spoke German.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do Hitler then. Ooh, that is a good question. I think I'd talk to Babe Ruth.
Okay.
I'd want to know about how he hits ding dongs. I just can't think of it. I'm just trying to think of someone I could understand if I talk to him.
Say.
Who, like, there's not like many interviews of or anything like that.
Know who I thought of?
Who?
You know, like that
George Washington.
No, you know, like that one actor with like.
Oh no, I know who I'd actually talk about. I'd talk to Christopher Columbus.
Oh yeah,
my dog.
My dog, not my dog. Your dog.
My dog. He's everyone's dog.
Mm.
Yeah, big dog. Okay, now tell me about the actor you want to talk to.
The one actor with like the really small, like
mustache just under his nose.
Like that does the silent movies.
Silent
who
film?
Never got to talk. It'd be perfect.
That's actually pretty solid. I don't know why. I feel like I should know his name.
Charlie Chaplin.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Pretty
You're
sure.
right. Okay, next question. From it just says your secret admirer. If you could be any household object, what would you be and why?
Beanbag.
I don't know if I'd want to be any household. You want people sitting on your face all day?
No, I thought we were doing like what personified us more.
No, it's what would you be?
Oh, no.
I don't know if I want to be anything.
Household object.
If you're glass, people would constantly be putting their mouth on you. I mean, if you're into that thing, cool, but I'm good.
Couch getting sat on.
Yeah.
Toilets. Don't want to be a toilet.
No, don't want to be that.
Sink. Also
don't want to be that. A table.
Oven.
A table you just have to hold stuff. An oven would be interesting.
A microwave.
I'd want to be the pills in the pill cabinet.
They never get touched.
They do sometimes.
I want to be.
I don't know if I'd want to have part of me swallowed.
It's true. Me neither. I'm gonna be like that old weird antique stuff, like on top of like
that just sits somewhere.
That just sits everywhere in your house, covered in dust that no one ever looks or touches at. And then like
solid.
Once every 2 years, they get up there and dust it off.
Oh, I have a good idea.
And pretend they care about it.
I know what I'd want to be. I want to be a house plant. They feed me water. I do photosynthesis.
Photosynthesize.
And people smell me sometimes. That's a little weird, but...
And then you die.
It's not any different from real life.
When they forget about you.
What the crap is dark stuff are you getting into? Anyway, oh no. Okay, next question from, it's a dude. It's from Rodney. Probably a lame question. Sorry, 95% female audience. This question isn't going to be on your wavelength, I have a feeling. If you could only speak in song lyrics for a day, what song would you choose?
Ooh.
I feel like I'd choose Rap God because I feel like that's the song with the most
amount
of lyrics. So I have the most, I have the most amount of stuff to use as potential wordage.
What'd be just like a hilarious shout?
What's like a song someone's talked about like living? You could do
The duck song.
What's
I'm
the what's the song that's like by you could do like the one song by Bruno Mars. It's like I just don't want to do anything. You know that
That's
one?
true. That's
You
true.
could just say that all day.
Mm.
Or
Or
some
we could
song
do
that
like
says
the.
like I don't know, and you just respond I don't know that everything.
Or you could do the one song where it's like the work one.
Work.
Yeah, like
Yeah, man, no,
work. Or what if it was like that? Ooh, baby, I love you, girl, every day.
You want to say that all day.
That'd be hilarious. But no. I think we'll go with the duck song. That'd be hilarious.
Okay. Let's move on to Tracy's question. She wants to know, would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Fingers for toes.
It'd be like being like a
monkey, yeah.
And you jump around, you can climb on everything.
I could climb with my feet, guys.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I could use.
You could like use.
I could like use stuff with
You
my
can
feet.
multitask,
like next level.
like take someone with your toes in with your hands. Well, I guess with
crazy.
your toe fingers and your.
What if you could text 4 people at the same time? 4 phones?
That'd be interesting. You know how long your shoes would have to be?
Dude. It'd be different though, because it'd be more like a hand.
It'd be like
so it'd be
having,
shorter.
It'd be like having like Kawhi's hands, but on your feet.
It'd be crazy. I'd be such a good basketball player.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, they'd just flip me upside down and throw me in the air.
Not sure that would work well, but okay. Cool.
Could you imagine people playing basketball if they had the feet like
people
that?
would be
They'd
really
just be like, instead of a kickball, they just like catch it.
I feel like people would be really good at gymnastics that way too.
I feel like people would break so many fingers.
Like on the beam. Oh, you'd break them all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine
Stubbing.
Ah! You like dislocate it, or you like I don't even know. What
the real reason toes are short and stubby.
Yeah, I think
because we stubbed them into existence.
You need enough like stuff to hit it. Like if it's more solid and you hit something, it doesn't do as much damage. If it's like more flimsy, it's like
what actually happened. Like it started out like this, your finger, and then just got hit big in and in and in.
Stubbed your toe so many times, the whole genetics of your toes changed.
I just stubbed it in, so like it actually just had like just this little part that hang out. Anyway, I need to create a video. I just figured out science.
The next question's from Alicia. She wants to know the most unusual talent you possess. On the subject of having long toes, I actually do, and I'm very good at picking stuff up with them.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's my talent.
That's your talent.
I'm actually not very talentful.
Me neither.
So, yeah. You're on America's Got Talent. You're like, show me your talent. What do you do?
I start dancing.
Well, that's his unusual talent. That's
like,
so unusual.
No, unusual. What do I do that's highly unusual?
I don't know.
Oh, I got it. Like that one pencil trick you can do where you put it in your hand and you like fake put it in your mouth and you bring it back out your nose and like out your ear and like out other places. I got super good at that in like elementary school. That'd be my unusual talent. I would just take these massive sticks and just yep. Nailed it.
Okay. Thanks for sharing your insight about how you shove things up your nostrils.
You're welcome.
Next question is from Beyonce. Beyonce herself, apparently. If you could travel back in time and witness an event in history, what would it be?
Oh, there's so many good ones.
I'd want to be there for the what's it called? The one thing where like Jesus like multiplies all the food. I want to be there. You could just pound that food.
That'd be cool.
Never ending.
I was thinking like some of the hypest, like most amazing, like awe-inspiring sports moments.
Like Jordan's like shot on the Jazz.
Jordan shot on the Jazz, or like Kirk Gibson home run in 1988. Oh my God, that's some good stuff.
That is true. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or like David Freeze's home run.
Oh, we're not talking about that one. Let's move on to the next question because you ruined it.
How many questions are there? got so
we
many
got
fans.
20 questions. So many women.
So many women.
This one's from another woman. I won't say her name because I promised I wouldn't. Anyway, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be, and what would your superhero name be? So you're making yourself into a superhero. I'd be Mr. Slowfly, and I'd fly really slowly and assassinate people. Who do you be?
I'd want to be a shapeshifter.
That'd be really cool.
And my name would be
Julius
Shifty.
Randall? Oh.
I don't know. What would you call a shapeshifter?
I think you would try to be inconspicuous as possible.
That's fair. My name would be
let
George.
People know who you really were. I think you
Kevin.
change your name every day
With my
a new
shape.
person. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Nailed it.
What's the weirdest conspiracy theory you've ever heard?
The pigeon one.
Yeah,
all the pigeons are cameras.
Yeah, come on, dog. It's not.
That and then Sky is a hologram.
That one's really funny.
That one's hilarious. But like,
oh, there's a really good one I heard recently. I can't remember exactly what it was.
That Juice WRLD still being alive. I mean,
no, not that one. Anyway, let's move on to
because he called. I'm kidding.
Second to last question. You know, if you could live in any fictional universe, what would it be? This is like a fanboy question. It's like, I would live in Harry Potter's world.
But like all these worlds, they're like fantasy worlds because they're in books and movies.
Yeah,
there's like huge, widespread war and problems.
But a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if I'd want to live in any of them.
Is there like a chill one I could live in?
Like, is there just like a peaceful one that's not like crazy?
I don't know if there is.
There's really not, guys. Bliss doesn't exist. Even your fantasy worlds are terrible.
So accept life because it's always going to be terrible.
Inspirational quote.
I feel sick because you had found my head like that. I feel like I just got emotionally abused.
They're supposed to, like those really stupid like high fives.
I know what it was supposed to be, and that's why I feel disgusting. So dirty.
You just got to put like the graphic with it, like
anyway,
like with the music, like in the 80s movies.
Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna name some fictional worlds and see if one makes sense. Harry Potter. That's like Voldemort killing everyone.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Like Percy Jackson.
You're gonna die.
You have Kronos killing everyone. Hunger Games. You have people killing children.
You're gonna die.
Aragon. You have people. You have big wars.
Big damn gonna die.
What other Star Wars?
Die.
Big die. What other fictional worlds? Marvel. Big die.
You gonna die.
So basically, you're asking me,
how would I want to die?
How would I want to die? And to that, I would choose Harry Potter because I feel like the Avada Kedavra spell would be pretty quick and quick death.
I'd choose the Marvel world, but I'd be like I'd hop in one of Iron Man's suits and save the world while I did it. Do you know Iron Man didn't actually die? It was me dressed up in a suit.
Oh, okay. That's why they're bringing him back to be Dr. Doom.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Ready for the last question?
I'm ready.
Would you rather have a rewind button for your life or a pause button?
What would I use a pause button for?
You could get more done.
Oh.
Yeah, pause it, or you could like pause and beat the crap out of someone.
And then isn't the rewind like the same thing?
I feel like I do rewind because like pausing it, you can't like change what happened. You can kind of change, but I feel like if you rewind it and you did something really dumb, you could just hurry and rewind it and not do the dumb thing.
That sounds like you.
Yeah. So have this podcast when good rewind.
And delete.
Imagine how different your life would be if you could rewind it, though.
It'd be crazy.
That'd be weird. You're not taking the pause? You don't want to pause it and just walk around and see a whole bunch of random people just standing still and not moving? That'd be really weird.
Yeah.
I would not.
I feel like both of them, like, I don't know if I'd use them as much as I think I would.
I feel like I'd use the rewind one every so often.
I'd use the pause one to get a bunch of crap done. But then I can't be like on the clock while I do it. It's just like stuff I want to do by myself.
Yeah. I feel like I'd use both.
I just need a remote for my life.
Yeah. That's
Fast
true.
forward, rewind, pause, play.
Elon, we got a new project.
Elon. Big dog. Just get some guys in India to like move it like your robots.
Move your life.
Yeah. Just backtrack it, you know?
Yeah, that works.
As long as you put like one of the chips in everybody's head, then like we got it.
Yeah, it'd totally be ethical and everything would work out perfectly. Well, I think that's a good place to end it.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming on.
Not a problem.
The first episode, Teddy and Cornfield back.
Wow.
We might have to go make out with teddy bears soon. I doubt it, but we might have to. I also might have to stalk you.
No, that one's not okay.
That one's not going to happen. And
we'll see. No,
you
I
might
doubt
come
it.
on later, but it matters on if they like you.
It's fair.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you, or listening, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.